Alright, welcome back to the channel. So it seems 2025 is now coming to an end. So to end things off, it's time to do the top 10 for both worst movies and best movies of 2025. It all will be recorded to my Letterboxd account. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. So in 10th place, we have a movie called Brideheart. The script and its screenplay is so bad. It's cringy, predictable, and there's barely any lack of creativity whatsoever. Rebel Wilson's character is so unlikable. I decided to look away most of the times where she's doing a comedic skit or something. The choreography in the action sequences is absolutely terrible and poorly executed. What the hell am I even watching? I heard people were saying it's a cheap knockoff to Shotgun Wedding and Die Hard, and yeah, I don't blame it at all. So yeah, those are my reasons why Brideheart is at 10th place. Coming at 9th place is The Electric State. How did they even ruin the original novel? They turn about a story about technology's dangers into your average generic buddy adventure. The fact they made this movie with $320 million is insane, while the characters felt underdeveloped, and its universe is not even unique. You have the movie right there in the opening scene, but you just ruined it altogether. So yeah, those are my reasons why Electric State is at 9th place. Coming at 8th place is the Snow White remake. Yeah, that movie was doomed to the very start. Thanks to that one comment that Peter Dinklage made, now you have to stick to the CGI doors instead. Look at them, it looks so ugly. They've massacred most of the characters, including Snow White. They now made her independent, which has removed the core romance and adventure. And the musical performances from the film are very bland and forgettable. I could not remember a single song while watching the film. So overall, I would rather skip that film and watch the original one instead. The next one on the list is, oh god, the Smurfs. I was originally planning to skip this one, but nope, I have to watch it. The main character is, I kid you not, is voiced by James Corden. You know, the same guy that assaulted a staff over the food issues? Yep, that's him, alright. The plot is all over the place, the animation styles doesn't kinda look right at all, the jokes felt flat, and they're way too corny. They say random Smurf puns and creaking slangs that's either felt forced or not. And it seems they're doing some random retcons throughout the film, why does Gargamel have a brother? Just don't mention any other properties or shows. And since when Papa Smurf has a brother? So this is why it's at 7th place. Coming at 6th place is Screambo. Disney, I'm gonna say this, you shouldn't have extended the copyright because what the hell did I even just watch? The acting is one of the worst I have ever seen in a horror film this year. Especially the character Willie played by David Howard. What? And the costume of the character, it looks so bad. Very bad. The script itself in the movie is very bad. I didn't focus the plot at all or its suspense. The pacing felt very slow. And it's been like that into the final act, which has somehow been rushed. What? Oh, and one more thing, there's a lot of Disney puns and references throughout the film. While I hear most of these jokes, I was like, oh my god, okay, I get these jokes and puns, I get it. So yeah, I would also recommend to skip this one as well. Now at long last, coming at 5th place is Kinda Pregnant. Another year, another Amy Schumer shenanigans. The protagonist, played by Amy Schumer, is so unlikable. So get this. One of her friends is now starting a family. She felt ashamed and not starting to have one, so she decided to fake her own pregnancy. What? Faking your own pregnancy so you can still be with your friend? Excuse me? That act of yours is so selfish. Anyways, back to the movie. The jokes are not even funny. They're so cringeworthy. The script itself felt so cliche and it's so predictable what's gonna happen next. I'm seeing comments saying that they turned off the TV 15 to 30 minutes in, and yeah, I also don't blame them at all. The movie has been rated R, so that makes sense. Coming in 4th place is Sneaks. Where do I even start? The animation looks very horrible. It looks like it's something made from the asylum. The character designs looks choppy and basic. And the movie itself looks like a ripoff to A Secret Life of Pets and Cars. Like, there's a lot of similarities to support that. The voice actors, including Anthony Mackie, doesn't save the film at all. They're just not good at all. The movie felt like an advertisement for shoes, like take War of the Worlds for example, which we'll get into that later. So I would also rather to skip this one as well. It is so painful to watch. Coming in 3rd place is Fixed. What on earth did I just saw? No, seriously, what on earth did I just saw? A movie about dogs each other is absolutely diabolical, and it's crazy that the director of 3 Hotel Transylvania movies worked on this. Dude, what on earth has gotten into you? Although I like the 2D animation of this, but holy shit, why making this movie in the first place? And it's crazy that it's like his passion project. What's the passion about? It's just about dogs making sex jokes and saying curse words all the time. What's the passion about? Please get me out of here, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Coming in 2nd place is Lilo and Stitch. Look, my opinion might be controversial, but I've absolutely despised that film. They took out everything what makes the original film felt so special. They replaced Captain Gontu as the main villain and instead gave it to Jumba for no apparent reason. Most of the CGI looks very mid. The screenplay is just basically a copy and paste, but made it 10 times worse than the original. All of the characters, except for Lilo and Stitch, did a terrible job of their performances. I think the worst one goes to Nani. What the hell was that performance? They've still kept her jerk personality towards Lilo. What was that? And oh, don't get me started of the ending. Remember Ohana Meets Family? Well, not anymore. It's about Ohana leave her sister behind and go to college instead. I could you not. I know you're gonna say, oh, is it fake? Well, guess what? It's not. It actually happened. Go search it up on YouTube. My god, Disney, you have good classics within your hands, and yet you decided to destroy them by making such poor decisions and focus on greed. So I would say skip the remake and watch the original movie instead. And the winner for the worst movie of 2025 goes to War of the Worlds. Is it obvious? Yeah, it's kinda obvious. Ice Cube definitely is the worst actor I have ever seen this year. And he gave out the most blank and empty reactions whenever something big happened. Whether his colleague or his family member dies, he goes like this. The visual effects alone looks very ugly. It looks like it's something made with $12 million budget or just made with a couple of cents. The tripod designs looks completely inaccurate to both the 2005 movie and the book version.
No, this motherfucker look like low-key? Look!
The editing is all over the place, the cinematography is also over the place, and the score, it is low-key bad. Like, is he trying to hype me up or something? It doesn't feel like it. So overall, I would say fuck that movie. Skip it at all costs. Watch the good ones, either the 2005 version, read the books, or watch the miniseries. Phew, Alright, now let's get into the top 10 of my favorite films of this year. Coming at 10th place is The Fantastic Four First Steps. This is one of the few movies that I've shockingly put into the top 10 list. Here, let me explain. The production design looks very detailed and looks so accurate to the 60s aesthetic. I love how they finally showed us Galactus after 20 years and not just being a dust cloud. I love how they treated the Fantastic Four team like an actual family and not just a group of friends or something. And lastly, the story about Shia LaBeouf aka Silver Surfer's wife is surprisingly good? I remember the casting used to be so controversial, but now after watching it, she's surprisingly done well. So overall, I will give this film a watch, and I think it definitely beats all of Fantastic Four movies, especially the 2015 version. Coming in 9th place is, forgive me Preston what I'm about to say, is Zootopia 2. Just let me explain. I know it's a good Disney film to watch, but I had some flaws while watching it. First off is that Gary the Snake had barely any screen time despite being marketed too much. God, it actually reminds me of the marketing strategy for Godzilla x Kong Empire when he showed up most in the marketing strategy, but in the end, he barely got any screen time whatsoever. But hey, I still like the character. And lastly, the pacing felt slow. The movie's runtime is over 1 hour and 50 minutes. In my video experience, it felt like it was over 2 hours and 30 minutes, kinda similar to the runtime for one of the Doom movies. But despite some of my flaws, I've enjoyed watching the movie. The screenplay is good, the animation quality looks fantastic, the voice actors did a really good job in their performances, including the mayor himself and the antagonist, which I'm not gonna say who it is. But overall, I would give this one a watch, especially both on theaters and when it comes on digital. Now you may be asking, what are the 8 better films than this one? Which we'll get into it right away. The next one on the list is James Gunn's Superman. This film is a good example that you don't need a crazy overpowered superhero. You just need to be your average superhero who sometimes fail all the time. David Coensweth's Superman finally shows us a high comic accurate in character and tone, especially its design choices. Lois Lane as a character in this film is also well written, and I think Crypto the dog steals the show in the movie. There's like a lot of comedic moments, and I've absolutely laughed by it. I want to say what those comedic moments are, but I just want to give away spoilers. Nicholas Houlitz's Lex Luthor is absolutely fantastic. He is very suited to the role. His relationship and desire to kill Superman, it is astonishing. I think they've made it very well based on its storytelling. The visual effects are brilliant, the cinematography is great, the production design is also great, and the robots are also comedic at some moments, which I actually enjoy it. Overall, I would give this film a watch. I think this is a great start for the new DC universe. Coming in at number 7 is unexpectedly Ninja 2. Holy crap, I did not realize it's gonna be that good. I was originally planning to not see this one, but due to having the massive box office opening and final numbers, I decided to check it out, and oh my god, they've absolutely cooked with this one. It is so much better than the original one in so many ways. The animation style looks visually gorgeous, especially the final battle scene. Not to mention both the water physics and the environment. They look so beautiful and so well done. The voice acting is very well done, and my favorite voice acting performance is Ninja, the main character. I love how they went from mythological roots from different types of culture and using strong themes throughout the film, such as finding destiny and self-acceptance. Despite having the film having its pace issues and the story being a bit too much, this is still a good film to watch, and I highly recommend checking it out. Coming in the 6th place is Predator's Killer of Killers. Now here is something interesting. Instead of your average animated film, it's an anthology film. So this film follows 3 stories, and all of them takes place at different time periods. One of them takes place in the Viking period, the other one takes place in the ancient Japan period, and the other one takes place during World War II. And after all of the 3 stories were completed, they were all got abducted and set to face against each other, only to then later on to team up and find a way to escape the planet. Let's talk about the death scenes. Oh my god, they were absolutely insane. I love how unique and creative those death scenes are, especially all 3 time periods, but my favorite one has to be the Samurai Japan stories. I also love how they showcased us 3 different types of predators, and how unique their skills are and their weapons. And lastly, can we just talk about the sound design? Holy shit, it sounds like an Oscar worthy. Like, listen to it. That's an absolute banger. Overall, it's still a very good Predators film. Coming in 5th place is One Battle After Another. The story may have been simple, but holy shit, the movie is absolutely peak. If you're planning to see this movie, then don't, because the movie is rated R. And if you're a child, then don't watch it. It's full of adult humor and inappropriate content. I think this is one of the greatest Paul Thomas Anderson movie I have ever seen. The action never stops throughout the film. The movie felt so real by capturing the current state of the United States of America. I love how they actually using their time to capture its story and follow its suspense. Leonardo DiCaprio did an excellent job on this performance, especially Tanya Taylor. Despite having some flaws throughout the film, I still enjoy it and I'll highly recommend to check it out. Coming in 4th place is K-pop Demon Hunters. Now you're probably asking, oh, Canadian Ribbon, why do you love K-pop Demon Hunters so much? First off, it's my personal take. Secondly, it is very good, and let me explain you why. You think K-pop Demon Hunters is just shallow and has so much underdeveloped characters. Well, I think you're wrong, because that movie holds a lot of special themes into it. That includes shame, mental health, trauma, spirituality and faith, and an addiction and recovery. And all of that focuses on our main character Rumi, who turns out to be half demon and half hunter, because her dad was a demon and her mother was a hunter. Anyways, what were we? I love how they use these Spider-Verse animation style, because Pure Convenience is made by the same animation studio, Sony Pictures Animation. Most of the songs are very catchy, and it's so addicting. I've been listening to it for the past several months now. I love how they capture the vibrant world of K-pop with accurate details like the fans, the light sticks, and the fandoms. I remember seeing a trailer of the movie thinking like, it's gonna be terrible, so I'm gonna skip it. But when I heard it's getting really popular and a lot of people liked it, I decided to watch it, and my god, I've decided to agree with them. It is absolutely beautiful. I think hands down that K-pop Demon Hunters is my favorite animated movie of 2025. Alright, we're now in the top 3. Let's get into it. Coming in 3rd place is Ryan Coogler's Sinners. This movie is a surprising one here, because I didn't watch this movie at all until last minute when I had decided to catch it up, because the award season is gonna happen soon, so I decided to watch it, and shockingly, it's really good. A movie about vampires after the events of World War I, exploring about racism, legacy, community, freedom, and corrupting nature of power. Damn, I'm on board. I love how they use the large formats like the IMAX 70mm for example to create such another breathtaking and grounding experience in this movie. I love the idea of Michael B. Jordan playing as the identical cousins. It reminds me of Sonic 3 where Jim Carrey played as Doug Robotnik and his grandfather. I also like when Ludwig Göransson decided to make a score by blending in the 1930s blues with modern sounds. I think the movie is worth watching, but the thing is, I think the movie could have been a bit shorter. Alright, coming in second place that recently came out on digital is Wicked for Good. Just like the first part, it is very good. Despite being my second favorite, it had some of its flaws. First up is the pacing. It felt much slower than the original one despite having a shorter runtime. And secondly, the two new musics are kinda weak. The Girl in the Bubble in No Place Like Home felt kinda forgettable. Despite those flaws, it's still a very good film. Savino Revo and Ariana Grande gave out their biggest performance I have ever seen in film history. Well, in their career, per se. The musical numbers are very good as well, just like the first part. I think my favorite one has to go to As Long As You're Mine, No Good Deed, and For Good. I want to give praise to Jonathan Bailey playing as Fiero, but I want to give another praise to Ethan Slander. Holy shit, he played Bach in the Tin Man so perfectly. I am honestly shocked that he absolutely done it well. Despite the film being slow, I would give this one a watch. I think this might be the best musical movie I have ever seen this year. Alrighty, it is time to review what is my favorite movie of 2025. Drum rolls please. The winner goes to is Marvel's Thunderbolts. I couldn't believe it. A Marvel movie is somehow managed to be my favorite movie of 2025. And let me tell you why that's the case. First off, they finally brought back almost all of these characters back in years, except for Bucky because his last appearance was Captain America Brave New World, and Sentry as well because his character wasn't introduced yet. The fact that Ghost was never seen again since 2019 is crazy, and the fact that she's finally got a better writing than what she got in Ant-Man Wasp. Secondly, some of the scenes in the movie got me like, holy shit, that is absolutely crazy. For example, when Taskmaster gets shot in the head by Ghost is so unexpected. I thought she's gonna kill later on in the movie. And the second one got me so shocked that the whole movie theater I was in were shocked as well. And that scene is where the little girl gets fucking evaporated by the void. What the fuck was that? That scene is dark, but holy shit, it got me so good. Anyways, the production design looks very good, especially the vault and the new Avengers Tower. The writing is very good, especially that one scene from Yelena that she was so alone.
Daddy, I'm so alone. I don't have anything anymore. All I do is sit and look at my phone and think of all the terrible things that I've done, and then I go to work, and then I drink, and then I come home to no one, and I sit and I think about all the terrible things I've done again and again, and I go
Stop.
crazy.
We all have things that we regret.
No, but I have so many.
That monologue almost had me broke in tears. And so does Bob, played by Lewis Pullman. Thirdly, the score by Stun Locks has done incredibly well, which, fun fact, they're the same people that composed Everything Everywhere All at Once, and they got an Oscar nomination for it. And lastly, the post-credit scene got me absolutely hyped, because it leads to the next film, Fantastic Four First Steps. So in conclusion, this is exactly why Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts is my favorite movie of 2025. And there we have it, folks. This is my video about my worst and best movies of 2025. Do you agree on this list? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also click on notifications if you want to see any future uploads. Alright, time to say goodbye to this year and hello to 2026.